Hey guys, it's Dr. Mars. So, I'm going to talk to you today very briefly about making yourself a robot so you can hang out with your friends and still safely social distance. We have a kit here today that is 90% made by this Ultimate 2.0 Make Block. This is a very fancy kit. You don't need anything quite as fancy. There's plenty of other robots out there, but it's what I want to get to you is that it is very simple. What I'm using is called Remo TV. It is a free website that allows people to connect and control robots. There's like a dozen robots on it right now that you could go in and play with. There's a claw machine and other cool things. So anyway, the robot I have here today is uh, parts of extruded aluminum motors, motor controllers. There's an Arduino and Raspberry Pi. The Remo TV stuff is designed to work on a Raspberry Pi, and then whatever you can control with a Raspberry Pi, it's meant to be able to work with. So I have software for Remote TV that will work with the MakeBlock tools that we have here. I'll put a link to that in the doobly-doo down below. But basically, this kit here comes with almost everything you need except for the Raspberry Pi and a camera. You get the Raspberry Pi, a camera, and then this kit. The kit is kind of expensive. This is like a $300, $400 kit. You don't need that. You don't need a $300 kit. You could go onto Adafruit, you could go onto Amazon, and you could get Raspberry Pi motor controllers and motors for probably about $50, $60. You don't even need extruded aluminum parts. This is super fancy kit shit. It's more durable, and it can carry this huge SLA battery right here. This is like 5 pounds, which allows me to have this big hook on the front that people could use to pick things up and manipulate objects. But just to have a robot that drives around your house, that's super easy, and you could probably make it for really cheap, probably even cheaper than $50. So that's kind of stretching it in terms of expense. But anyway, yeah, go to this website, Remote TV, and you'll be able to make yourself a robot. Let's go about what's so cool about this robot. And so we have the lifting arm. We have a motor here that turns the lifting arm. This is part of the design that comes with the box. You got the arm, the lifting arm, a claw, and we got a couple motors. I have two motors up front that are like this, and we have a caster. This caster wheel is from a local hardware store. The battery here is just from a local hardware store. 12 volts. This thing is designed to run on 12 volts, so it comes with the power, a power brick that you could use just to add AAA batteries, AA batteries, not AAA. Just add AA batteries, and then this thing will have all the power you need. But I'm using this big battery because it adds weight to it, so I could lift things with this arm. And we got these two motors. So the parts here look a little bit different, but they're all compatible. This is actually from a different kit by OSEP, but a lot of aluminum extrusion kits are all intercompatible. So these just kind of bolt together, and they all fit well with each other. The motors are all similar size. So these are actually OSEP motors, but the motors in this thing is compatible with that. So we can see here the Raspberry Pi attaches to my Arduino, and the motor controllers, they all just solder together with these headers, and then the headers just stick together, and then you could bolt it all together, and it comes with all the parts just to build this robot. This is like about $300 kit, which is great, super easy. You just build it together. It's a lot of fun. You could reconfigure it however you want. So there's like the claw, there's a few instructions, like there's a camera dolly, that's pretty dope. And then there's a 3D capture thing, that's kind of cool. Robotic bartender, if you're a big drunk. Self-balancing like robot, like Segway style. And then there's all these other fun little things here. Ooh, look at all that. All right, so here's Remo TV. We're on Remote TV. So all you have to do here is just click on this link, you got the software, and this is actually really easy. You just drop this shit on your Raspberry Pi, and just follow this setup. It's actually very quickly. There's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you just configure it, and you're good. This is super easy. So let's show you how this all works. Let's go to Subbass here, because he has a big old claw here, and basically you get an interface like this, and you get these cool buttons, and these buttons you could actually control it with your keyboard. So pushing W will push the thing forward, and then you'll see see the effect. It's immediate. This guy is someplace else in the world, and it's so fast, and it's super awesome. And then you could just share this link with your friends, and then they can come in and join you. All right, buddy, do a little dance for us. Thank you. That was very kind. All right, buddy, give us a little turn. All right, thank you, dude. So yeah, it's really easy to make your own robot and hang out with your friends, even during the pandemic. So I hope you do it, and I hope this video helps somebody today to have another idea on just to pass the time while they're in this pandemic. And stay safe, stay healthy, subscribe, like, and see you guys around.